Whose picture is this? Yeah, Christians believe this is the picture of Virgin Mary. And this is a Catholic nun. And this is one of my relatives. She's a Muslim girl. Now the quiz that we have for you tonight. What is common in the three of them? For God's sake, what is common? They are all wearing hijab. They are totally covered except face and hands. Why do Muslim women wear like that? We said that the Quran is the principal source for every Muslim's faith and practice. God Almighty told us in the Quran, and say to the believing men, he didn't say women here, that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty. That is purer for them, and Allah is aware of all that they do. Then I also have a hijab. In a sunny day like today, you will not see me walking in the streets with a short, without a t-shirt, to have a color. I can do that, but not in public. In public, I should be wearing modestly. And the rest of the verse, and say to the believing women that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty, that they should not display their beauty except that which is apparent, interpreted face and hands, and to draw their veils over their bosoms, and not to reveal their beauty except to their husbands, their fathers, their husbands' fathers, their sons, their husbands' sons, their brothers and the brothers' sons and their sisters' sons, which means that Muslim women are not always wearing like that. In front of close relatives, they are wearing normally, showing their hair, their arms. Actually, Muslim women, if you talk to them, because some people think that the men beat their women to wear like that. Actually, my wife is sitting here. You can ask her how many times I beat her every day to wear like that. But I loved so much what some Muslim women said to me, that after I embraced Islam and I wore hijab, I felt that I am taking control. I am having the remote control with me. And I can show that man only my face and my hands. And that man, because he is my father, or that man because he is my brother, I can show him my hair and my arms. And that man, because he is my husband, I can show him anything that I want. I am taking control. I am more free than before. I like that so much. Another sister told me, well, I like when people deal with me as a piece of mind, not as a piece of meat. Anyway, now with the status of women in Islam. In Islam, all men and women are equal before God. Both of them are equal before the law. Men and women are both subject to be equally rewarded or equally punished by God and by the law. In Islam, women are like men. They have the right to gain education, engage in business, engage in professions, public life, and keep their family names. If I showed you the ID, the driver license of my wife, you will find her name Shireen Hussein Mahmoud Ibrahim. And if you took my ID, it says Fadil Kamel Soliman. And guess what? She's my wife since 11 years. Still her name didn't change, and it will not change. Because we believe that like that, she's keeping her identity. Why should she go and change her family name? If you change your family name, what do you go? You go to the DMV. To do what? Change your ID, your identity. So, no, Muslim women keep their family names and their possessions are secured. So, the Muslim man doesn't have the right to touch a penny of his wife's money. Actually, it is his obligation to cover the household expenses. And if she spent and helped, it's considered a charity from her. She has other obligations and other responsibilities, completely separate financial identity. She should pay zakah on her money. He should pay zakah, the financial obligation, on his money, and so on.